There are structures in this world that shouldn't still be standing, not just because they're old, but because everything we know about history says they shouldn't exist at all, and yet they do, perfectly placed, precisely built, still surviving thousands of years later. No machines, no modern tools, no clear explanation, just stone and a mystery that refuses to go away. We like to believe that history is understood, that everything has been mapped out, explained, documented, but every so often, something appears that doesn't fit the timeline, doesn't match the tools, doesn't follow the rules. And when that happens, we don't always get answers. Sometimes we just get silence. Across different parts of the world, there are massive stone structures that have survived time itself, not decades, not centuries, thousands of years, and not in ruins, but still standing with a level of precision that modern engineering would respect today. Perfect alignments, massive blocks weighing tons, placed in ways that don't make sense for the time period they were built in. Some of these stones are cut so precisely that you can't even slide a blade between them. No gaps, no filler, just perfect joints. And the question that keeps coming back is always the same. How? Because when you go back far enough, the tools we believe they had don't match what we see. Primitive equipment, basic construction methods, nothing that explains how massive stones were transported, lifted, and placed with that level of accuracy. And yet, the evidence is right in front of us. Not theoretical, not imagined, real, untouched by modern intervention, still standing exactly where it was first built. So explanations start to form. Maybe they used ramps, maybe they used manpower, maybe they had techniques we don't fully understand, but every explanation feels incomplete because it explains parts of the process, but never all of it. And when you look closer, you start to notice patterns, similar construction styles appearing in completely different parts of the world. Civilizations separated by distance, yet building in ways that feel connected, not identical, but too similar to ignore. And this is where things become uncomfortable, because if these structures weren't built the way we think, then something is missing from the story, something we haven't accounted for, something that changes the way we understand the past. Because history isn't just about what we know, it's about what we assume. And when those assumptions break, everything else starts to shift with it. Some believe knowledge was lost, that earlier civilizations understood more than we give them credit for, that over time, that knowledge disappeared, not destroyed, just forgotten, passed down in fragments until it eventually faded completely. Others believe something else entirely, that there were influences, connections, or methods that we haven't rediscovered yet, not because they didn't exist, but because we don't fully understand where to look. And this is the part that keeps the mystery alive, because no matter how much we study these structures, no matter how advanced our tools become, we still don't have a complete answer. Only theories, only partial explanations, only guesses, trying to fill a gap that hasn't been closed. But maybe the real question isn't just how they were built. Maybe it's this: why were they built with that level of precision in the first place? Because surviving thousands of years isn't an accident. That level of durability, that level of design, suggests intention, purpose, planning beyond a single lifetime. And that changes everything. Because if these structures were built to last, then whoever built them was thinking far beyond their own time, far beyond their own generation. They weren't just building for themselves. They were building for something that would outlive them completely. And maybe that's why we still don't fully understand them, because we're trying to explain them from a modern mindset instead of understanding the mindset that created them. Some structures are built to function, some are built to impress, but some are built to outlast time itself. And those are the ones that leave the biggest questions behind.